matchup against the Pelicans looked really strong. He ended with 32 points, and as he had the typical big game assist-wise, finding open men to come away with a healthy assist total, too. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that.
Guys, listen up. We can't afford to crash the offensive glass here. On the release of the shot, we need everybody to get their butts back. No easy baskets. Everyone's sprinting back in transition.
Warren's checked in for the Pacers. And the Pistons making a change here. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. And you look at the dude, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
Boy, has he been strong down by the rim, seemingly getting rebound.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The drive by Collison, and it doesn't even draw iron.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Now here's Gordon. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. The feed now to Warren. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Chan. The dude's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Sinks that one from the post. The dude's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
It's rebounded by Ellis.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Irving's shot is good.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Pacers trail by 20. Collison kicks to Zeller. Zeller setting the pick for Warren. The kick out to Collison. Indiana moving the ball over. The dish now to Warren. Pocket 6. Foul. He's guarded by Ellis. Collison kicks to Antetokounmpo. Indiana again missing. Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Feeds to Irving from deep. Pacers with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Collison with it, picked up by Ellis. Outside Collison. Zeller setting the pick for Warren. He kicks it to Zeller. And stolen by Gordon. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. The shot's good from Chan. The dude's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
And the pass to Warren. Here's the screen. And he banks in the layup. Warren's got 9.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Doubled by Collison. Chan passes to Irving. On the wing, Gordon. Here's the dude. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And we've got a moment to see some numbers for Irving, averaging 25 points per game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Yeah, how valuable a player he is for them, Steve. Scores are always valuable. He gives them such a reliable option every time they have the ball.
That free throw, no good. Mazzili's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And a switch here also for Detroit. Monroe's checked in for Gordon. And he's good on the second. Here's Collison. He's got 9. At the elbow, Zeller. Inside, here's Warren.
Checking out the game T.J. Warren is having. 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Pistons with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's the dude. He's got 23. Irving with it. Picked up by Collison. Drummond trying to get himself free. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Kicks it to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Shot, no good. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Irving drives in. There's the double team with Warren. Chan passes to Irving. From the arc. Again, Irving missing. Pacers trail by 21. Collison kicks to Zeller. Now, here's Warren. D right on him. That's good. Warren's got 13 points.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Drummond a screen. Here's Chan. And Detroit again with the bucket.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Collison dishes to Zeller. Here's Warren. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Warren's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Fades away, and he gets it to go. 17 points in the game.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Here's the dude. He's got 25. Shot from 12. And he overshot that one, missing.
It looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
Collison the pass to Zeller. They set the pick. Warren kicks to Collison. Warren with the ball. Ellis on him.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Zeller dishes to Ezeli. Outside Collison. Right side Collison. Shot on the wing. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Let's see where the Pacers are, Kevin, in terms of the NBA rankings right now. 8th in opponent offense, 11th in steals. Contesting shots, though, not something they do well. Only top 20 in the league in opponent field goal percentage.
And the number that jumps out to me, Clark, is the opponent's points per game. You mentioned they're in the top 10. I think that's evidence of a good plan by the coaching staff. And the players are really following that game plan on a night-to-night basis.
The Pacers making a switch here. Franklin's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. The Pistons, number 1.
Yeah, plain and simple, they do not take bad shots. They really share the ball. They get great player movement, and that's why they shoot the percentage that they do.
Irving passes to Chan. Dishes it to Monroe. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to Warren. Off the pick. Detroit with the rebound. The Dude's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Ellis, the pass to Chan. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Collison kicks to Warren. Passes it to Fowler. Now, here's Warren. Not a lot of room. Misses from close range. Pistons leading by 17. Here's Chan. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Now here's Collison. He's got 9. The pass to Fowler.
2 minutes.
Makes it off the glass.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Detroit's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. They set the pick. Here's Chan, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
There was a lot to like on that play.
Here's Franklin. 10 points for him. Pass to Fowler. He feeds it to Collison. Rebound, Detroit.
Now, bad timing. His team trailing, and this has not been a quarter that he'd like to remember.
To the right side. Passes it to Chan. He dishes it to Irving. Here's the Dude. Back to Irving. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
Pass to Warren. Shot off the screen, and that is good. Warren's got 19 points.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Detroit leading by 20. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's the Dude. He has 30. Back to Ellis. It's hauled in by Warren.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the Dude.
Good ball movement.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Substitution on the court.
Fletcher passes to Franklin. 6 to shoot. The leaner inside. The shot is good off the backboard. Franklin's got 12 in the game.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Detroit running away with it. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expected they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that because the rest of this team is just dangerous on the offense as me.
Thank you for your time, Kevin. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.